British Prime Minister David Cameron says he wants London to stand alongside Dubai as one of the great capitals of Islamic finance. Cameron announced plans from the London Stock Exchange to launch the first Islamic Market Index. The index will measure the value of the Muslim stock market and help identify relevant investment opportunities worth over £1 trillion worldwide.
The growth of Islamic finance means there's an increasing demand for new ways of identifying Islamic-compliant business activities. Again, the City of London is leading the way, this time not just in Europe, but right across the world. Today, the London Stock Exchange Group is announcing the creation of new indices. These not only identify companies that meet traditional Islamic investment principles, but also use some of the most advanced techniques on the planet to screen financial ratios and enable investors to identify opportunities with lower volatility. For example, by ensuring that debt and cash fall within strict limits as a proportion of a company's total assets.
Britain is also to become the first Western state to issue an Islamic bond, known to Muslims as sukuk. The bond will abide by Sharia law and investment principles that prohibit lenders from charging any interest. The bond will be worth £200 million initially and will help to fund business opportunities in the growing Islamic market.
For years, people have been talking about creating an Islamic bond, or sukuk, outside the Islamic world, but it's never quite happened. Changing that is a question of pragmatism and political will, and here in Britain, we have got both. This government wants Britain to become the first sovereign outside the Islamic world to issue an Islamic bond. So the Treasury is working on the practicalities of issuing a bond like sukuk worth around £200 million, and we very much welcome the involvement of industry in developing this initiative, which we will launch as early as next year.
There are concerns that the Islamic Market Index and bonds could be used to fund anti-Israeli investments. Mayor of London Boris Johnson recently had to rewrite the contract for the Emirates cable car after it emerged Israeli firms may have been disadvantaged in the construction process. However, the British government stated we will not open one door at the expense of another. The ambitious plans from the UK come as the country hosts the World Islamic Economic Forum, the first time the event has been held outside a Muslim country. According to the 2011 census, Britain is home to a 2.7 million strong Muslim community.